All right, guys. Again, inspired by Aaron Pynn, who did essential Blu-rays in one video, and then turned around and did DVD box sets or DVD sets that you should have in your collection. I want to do the same thing. I did the essential Blu-rays part one because there's more, but I want to also do essential DVD sets that I think people should have. And again, this is based upon what you like, the types of things you like. I'm going to suggest that some things are just almost universal. Maybe not quite universal, but almost universal. And so I'm going to say that those are ones people should have. And other ones are going to be more based upon your preference. But let me start with one here. This is a DVD. These are all going to be sets of some sort, multiple disc sets. A lot of television shows and so on, all DVD though. This one is amazing to me. It was an amazing series. I liked every episode. I thought it ended brilliantly. I don't know how they could have ended it better, in my opinion. That is a series called Friday Night Lights. If you haven't seen this, it's the story of a small town obsessed with football. Everything about the town is football. There was a movie made similar to it, but really it deserved a series, and what a series it was. A brilliant series. Well acted, cast very well, attractive people to catch your eye, and good actors to capture your imagination and touch your heart and inspire and kindle that flame that's inside all of us for victory, success, and I don't just mean on the football field, because this is about far more than football. It's about life. It's about growing up. It's about relationships. It's about football, but it's about teamwork and coming together and overcoming adversity. And not too many things do that better than sports analogies sometimes, or sports movies, or sports television shows. And this one does it exceptionally well. I can't recommend Friday Night Lights any higher. I'm going to show you real quickly. It's in a book format. Some people may have a problem with this. I don't. They come out very easily. Brilliantly cast, like I said. Attractive people, as I said. Mika Kelly. Great stuff here. Just, I'm not going to spoil any of it, but I just want to say that it's a great series. I would get it. If you don't want to pick up the DVD for some reason, I've seen it. I paid like $80 for it, but I've seen it for like $40. It's well worth your money. Or look for it. I don't know if it's on one of these. I haven't looked to see if it's on Netflix or Hulu or anything. It may well be, but man, if you can get it, and I love the fact that it's the complete series and it was allowed to finish and finish on its own terms, and just really, really, really cool. And I would highly recommend it for anybody to pick up. Okay, next, I gotta stand way up to get this one. It's on the top shelf here. There's a couple extra on the top shelf I'm gonna grab. One is, in my opinion, the greatest comedy show ever made. And so let's start with that one. I found this hard to find. I ended up just having to get it off Amazon. I couldn't find it out anywhere as a box set. I've seen some of the discs that were come out originally, but these were redone, and I think better when they were done in this set as opposed to when they came out individually. Anyway, the comedy series is All in the Family, the complete series. There are very few shows that make me laugh this hard. Yes, Archie's a bigot, but the show is not bigoted. We laugh at Archie because he is so freaking ridiculous that we can't believe that anybody would be like that. But yet we don't root for Mike quite as much as we could, because though he's the liberal idealist and certainly has a more enlightened view of minorities and so on, something about him bothers us too at the same time. There's lovable Edith, who stands behind Archie no matter what, but isn't the doormat that people think she is. She just has found a way to get along with Archie and live with Archie and love Archie. And then Gloria, same thing with Mike, and of course she's torn between her husband and her father, and there's a dynamic there that's interesting. And this foursome was, in my mind, one of the original ensemble casts. Although Archie's certainly the star of the show in a lot of ways, man, they're all good in their own respective ways. Certainly Rob Reiner went on to direct, and son of Carl Reiner, and Gene Stapleton had quite a career, and Sally Struthers has gone on to do some other things as well. But never were they as successful as they were in this show. It was the right combination of talent, commitment, brilliant writing on the part of Norman Lear. You couldn't put this show on the air today. You really couldn't. You couldn't say half the stuff that's in this show. It wouldn't be politically correct. But back in the 60s and 70s, whenever this show was on, it did it. 70 to 79. So late 60s, or 70 to 79. The 70s. But just coming out of the 60s to be able to do this, man, unbelievable. What a chance Norman Lear took. Brilliant. It's a brilliant series. It's a brilliant set. I highly recommend it. It's 28 discs, including a lot of bonus discs. And I would say every one of these episodes is a winner. And if you don't have it in your collection and you like comedy and you're somewhat open-minded, I think you'll enjoy All in the Family. Google it if you're not familiar with it. I don't know how you can't be, but, if you're young, you maybe never saw it. I saw it when I was a kid. I thought it was hilarious, and I still do. All in the Family, the complete series. Love it. Next, this one is kind of an oddball. It's not a movie, and it is a TV show, but not in the traditional sense. But this is classic stuff, so I'm going to say, if you liked this program, then you should have this DVD in your collection, or at least something like it. If you didn't like this program, okay. If you never watched this program, you might want to check this one out. And you can get this for pretty good prices, as I recall. I don't remember what I paid for it exactly, but I don't think it was all that much money. And it is Here's Johnny, the definitive DVD collection from The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. Love the curtains. Those are the curtains he came out through every night. Love the way they packaged this. It opens up like this, and you've got numerous ones. I think all came out separately at one point, but they're all here in this set, and that is Timeless Moments with The Tonight Show, a collection of Johnny Carson's favorite moments, and then this one here, which is the Ultimate Collection, the original Ultimate Collection, which has 3 DVDs loaded with bonus features, 7 hours, 3 DVDs, special edition. And there's another one in here too, I believe, if not 2. Yeah, there's a Country All-Star Classic, which it's got some songs and also reviews. There's a lot of clips from the series. Oh, by the way, this one here has the final episode. This one here has in fact, the last 3 episodes I think are on here. Pretty classic stuff, and then there's something behind this other one too. Let me see. Oh no, this is all this. Okay, that's cool. Let me just hit that in there. Yeah, this is all this Timeless Moments, which is really, really cool stuff. It's got all the years of The Tonight Show in here, from when he first started out, and you've got legendary people like Bob Hope, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby. Just some of these names that are kind of legendary in entertainment that showed up on The Tonight Show. Don Rickles is freaking hilarious every time he comes on the show, and he's in here numerous times. He's just hilarious. So, if you liked Johnny Carson, if you liked The Tonight Show, if you like that kind of entertainment with guest stars coming on and a lot of comedy in these interviews, they had the pets on. I mean, you had these quirky people from the Midwest come on that did all sorts of weird things, and Johnny Carson's interactions with them are priceless. If you've never seen Johnny Carson, you need to see it. At least Google it and watch some Johnny Carson clips. You'll laugh. You'll like him. He was a likable man on the air, and apparently not so much off the air. But we only knew him on the air, so I think that's okay. I guess it's okay with me if he was kind of a jerk off the air, because I didn't have to interface with him. So anyway, that's Johnny Carson. Here's Johnny. I really like it. It gave me a lot of pleasure watching this. Next one. This has been called by many critics the greatest television show ever made. I have watched 2 complete seasons of it, and it is amazing. The realism, the grittiness. These are everyday people that you feel for, that are in quite dramatic situations, but yet not, not made up. I mean, first of all, this is made around the city of Baltimore. I live about an hour and 15 minutes outside of Baltimore, something like that. I've been to Baltimore many times. Baltimore is so well depicted in this television series. It is amazing. This will cost you some money unless you get it on sale. This will cost you maybe $100, but you can get it for like $50 if you wait and get it on sale. Best Buy's had it on sale for about that amount, $59 or something like that. I think Amazon as well. You got 5 seasons, 60 episodes, 23 discs, tons of extras. Here's, according to MSNBC, if you believe them, it's the best show in the history of television. It is amazing. They deal with drug dealers. Then the first season primarily. The second season moves on to the docks in Baltimore. But those drug dealers are still out there, and they're still a part of the police work, and they still tie in quite regularly. So, and people who you don't think are that important earlier in one season turn out to be very important later on. They just haven't, they haven't come into their own yet. They haven't come into their own yet, I guess is what I want to say. But anyway, great stuff, and I think it should be in everybody's collection. If you like drama, if you like police-type stories, if you like grittiness, if you like good television, The Wire. I didn't catch it when it was on HBO, but, man, I'm sure glad I have it now. It is, like I said, I think brilliant. Let me go with, tough choices here. Oh, man, there's so many good ones. All right, I'm going to go with this one. I picked it up cheap. The price on this, I suggest you look for this at an FYE somewhere around you. I'm not lying on this price. And for no other reason, the Oliver Stone collection on DVD at $12.99 used. That is their sticker price at FYE. So if you can find this at an FYE near you, I highly recommend it. It's got on it, and I have some of this on Blu-ray, but not all of it, Salvador, Platoon, Wall Street, Talk Radio, Born on the 4th of July, The Doors, JFK, Heaven and Earth, Natural Born Killers, Nixon, U-Turn, Any Given Sunday, Oliver Stone's America, and a bonus disc on the set of Alexander, which is something he was doing. I don't think it went over very well. But anyway, you've got tons of movies here. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, and then Oliver Stone's America comes in 2 volumes. One from 86 to 91, one from 93 to 2004. Really nicely done. I like the way this is laid out. I just kept it in the plastic that I got it in, but they're like the digi-pack thing, what are we going to call these things that open up? So you can see Platoon, Salvador, Wall Street, Talk Radio. Got JFK over here. Right, like I say, I own some of these, The Doors. I own some of these on Blu-ray, a lot of them actually, but not all of them. I own The Doors, and I don't own Talk Radio or Wall Street. I own The Doors, and I own JFK on Blu-ray. But not everything. I don't have Born on the 4th of July at all, which was that other one there that I didn't mention. But that's there. And then the other set is similar. The other volume is very similar. So I recommend it for a lot of reasons, but mainly for the price. I mean, I bought it without thinking. It was a no-brainer. It was like, are you kidding? $12.99 for all these movies on DVD? Even if I have some on Blu-ray, who cares? It's well worth getting just for the ones I don't have. And I thought about selling the ones I already have on Blu-ray, but I don't know. I'm going to just keep both. Anyway, that's the Oliver Stone collection, and it's part 1 of my DVDs. I'm sure I'll have a part 2 as well, so look forward to that. Thanks.